About 10 months ago, the UK Guardian newspaper published an article titled "Petrol sold to Nigeria from Europe is dirtier than black market bush fuel." With the rider, samples from illegal refineries in Niger Delta found to be of higher quality than imported petrol in new analysis. Are you aware that problems are bound to arise when the combustion chamber of your car does not receive high-quality fuel vapor that it desperately needs to function efficiently? Welcome to Auto Clinic. It's another beautiful Wednesday morning, and the time is 10:32 on the 14th day in April 2021. Here is your weekly dose of everything cars and vehicle-related. You're welcome to Splash 105.5 FM, the best radio station in this part of the country. I am Tunde Onakoya, the mechanic, and this is Auto Clinic with the Mechanic. If you're listening to us for the first time, this is a weekly radio show that we dedicate to talking about cars and the automotive industry at large. You can watch us live right now on Splash FM YouTube page, where you go to YouTube and search for Splash FM 1055. You can also go on Facebook, facebook.com/Splash FM 1055. And if you want to join on Instagram, the handle is at Auto Clinic NG, and at Tunde Onakoya on Instagram if you want to watch live right now. Today, we are focusing on that fuel quality in Nigeria. But as usual, we have an exciting ride that we have planned for you, where we'll be starting off with updates from the automotive world, after which we'll be discussing the Nigerian fuel and its effect on your cars. When we're done with that, we will coast towards the phone lines for the diagnosis of your vehicles and preferred solutions to your automotive concerns. From the automotive world, FRSC impounds 3,205 vehicles and records 103 road crashes, while they apprehend 5,630 offenders. NADDC commissions Nigeria's first solar-powered electric vehicle charging station in Sokoto. And 2022 Lexus LS with Level 2 autonomy launched in Japan and coming to the US soon. The details. The Federal Road Safety Corps said it covered 1,575 routes, impounded 3,205 vehicles, and apprehended 5,630 offenders for committing 6,880 offenses during the Easter Special Patrol from March 31st to April 7th. The Corps Public Education Officer, Assistant Corps Marshal B.C. Kazim, made this known in a statement made available to newsmen on Friday in Abuja. Kazim said the Corps also arraigned 87 offenders in mobile courts, convicted 79 with options of fine, and sentenced 1 to prison during the Easter celebration. The Corps also recorded a total of 103 road traffic crashes as against a total of 200 in the same period in 2019, representing 14% decrease. He stressed that the decrease in number of road crashes, the number of persons involved, was due to the effect of the massive sensitization, enhanced visibility, and general enforcement deployed in collaboration with stakeholders, and it also implies that drivers have stepped up compliance with established traffic regulations. In other news, the National Automotive Design and Development Council, NADDC, has commissioned Nigeria's first solar-powered electric vehicle charging station. The commissioning took place on the 8th of April at the Usman Danfodio University main campus in Sokoto. Meanwhile, the building of the station was in collaboration with the Usman Danfodio University. No doubt, this is an indication that Nigeria is upgrading to the standard of European automobile company. Recall that Europe, Asia, and other foreign countries are shifting from producing vehicles that use petrol to that of electricity. Finally, with the global auto industry's push towards vehicles becoming cleaner and safer, Toyota Motor unveiled in Japan new versions of the Lexus LS and Toyota Mirai. both equipped with advanced driver assistance. Toyota official in the US told AutoWeek that the 2022 LS500 hybrid all-wheel drive with advanced drive, as the system is called, is expected to arrive at dealerships this fall. Rather than cars taking over driving from people and taking their place, the company said drivers and cars act as partners to protect one another so that the drivers can enjoy the experience of driving while deferring to automated driving at times, achieving truly safe, secure, and unrestricted mobility. That's it on the update from the automotive world. You're still listening to Auto Clinic on Splash 105.5 FM. We'll be engaging the radar cruise control as we get on the freeway with our topic for today. We take a look at Nigerian fuel and its effect on cars. Now, according to this article published in July 2020 by Guardian UK, black market fuel made from stolen oil in the rudimentary bush refineries hidden deep in the creeks and swamps of the Niger Delta is less polluting than the highly toxic diesel and petrol that Europe exports to Nigeria. New laboratory analysis has found. Shell, Exxon, Chevron, and other major oil companies extract and export up to 2 million barrels a day of high-quality, low-sulfur bonylite crude from the Niger Delta. But very little of this oil is refined in the country because its 4 state-owned refineries are dysfunctional or have closed. Instead, international dealers export to Nigeria around 900,000 tons a year of low-grade, dirty fuel made in Dutch, Belgian, and other European refineries. And hundreds of small-scale artisanal refineries produce large quantities of illegal fuel from oil stolen from the network of oil pipelines that crisscross the Niger Delta. The article continues that the net result says that International Resource Watchdog, Stakeholder Democracy Network, in a new report that Nigeria has some of the worst air pollution in the world, with dense clouds of choking soot hanging over gridlocked cities, leading to a rise in serious health conditions as well as damaged vehicles. Now, this article also submits that the extreme toxicity of the official fuel exported from Europe surprised researchers who took samples of diesel sold in government licensed filling stations in Port Harcourt and Lagos. They found that on average, the fuel exceeded EU pollution limits by as much as 204 times and by 43 times the level for petrol. Laboratory analysis also showed that the black market fuel was highly polluting but of higher quality than the imported diesel and petrol. The average unofficial diesel tested exceeded the level of EU sulfur standards 152 times and 40 times the level for gasoline. Our research suggests that Nigeria is having dirty fuel dumped on it that cannot be sold to other countries with higher and better implemented standards. The situation is so bad that the average diesel sampled are of an even lower quality than that produced by artisanal refining camps in the creeks of the Niger Delta, said Florence Kayemba, SDN Program Manager. Another deeply concerning part of the article read that Nigeria, along with Togo, Ghana, Ivory Coast, and Benin, promised in 2017 to stop the import of Africa quality oil products as part of a UN Environment Program initiative. But while Ghana has acted, reducing sulfur from 3,000 to 50 parts per million, Nigeria continues to argue that it needs more time to adapt. Soon I'm going to open the phone lines, and I would like to hear thoughts from our listeners out there of what you make of this article. It was published in the Guardian UK about 10 months ago. That's July 2020. You can still find the article online to read. It was a well-researched one and, of course, fact-based, I must say. But, you know, while we look at this article, we might not get fully the effect of what is happening to us. Let's start by defining fuel. What is fuel? When we say fuel in the car, we say low quality fuel, we say all of that. But, you know, fuel is any substance that can provide heat and produce energy when it is burnt. See, this energy that is released is generally in form of chemical energy or heat energy. Now, in a car, how does a fuel system work? You need to understand that. See, when you pump fuel into your car, that is, you buy from a filling station, it goes straight down into the tank, which securely stores the fuel. Bad fuel this time around. Now, inside that tank, there's a fuel pump that mechanically pumps the fuel into the line. This fuel pump also measures how much fuel is in the tank and sends the information to the gauge. Next, the fuel leaves from there and goes to the fuel filter, which is the next stop for the fuel before it gets to your engine. It is imperative that fuel that enters the engine be uncontaminated and free from dirt or particulates. To prevent any debris from entering the engine, the fuel filter will aid in removing dirt or debris. A clogged or dirty fuel filter is unable to trap harmful particulates from entering your engine and cause all sorts of damage. Now, once it has passed through the fuel filter, the fuel reaches the engine and is injected into the combustion chamber to create combustion-utilizing fuel injectors. So, the fuel then takes part in the engine function known as a four-stroke cycle. Of course, the first stroke is the intake, where air, fuel is mixed in the system, which will force the piston to go downwards at that point in time. The second stroke is the compression stroke, where the piston moves back up and compresses the air and fuel mixture. The third stroke is called the power stroke, where it starts when the spark plug ignites the compressed air and fuel mixture, causing a combustion reaction in the cylinder and forcing the piston downwards. Now, the last stroke is called the exhaust stroke, which happens when the exhaust valve is open and the piston forces the exhaust gases out of the cylinder. Then, the liquid gasoline has now been converted to exhaust gas and is pushed out through the exhaust pipes. So this exhaust passes through the catalytic converter, which is the emission control device that works by rearranging the chemical composition of the harmful pollutants into harmless substance, such as carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and water. These are the gases that are sent out of the muffler into the air. Now, that is what is supposed to happen. But with the amount of sulfur content and contaminant pollutants inside the fuel system, inside the fuel that is being brought into Nigeria, so what do you think comes out of the tailpipe of the cars? How efficiently do you think this system works? Now, I'm going to go on a short commercial break now. When I come back, we'll be discussing further the effects of having bad fuel in your car. And then I'll open the phone lines for you to be able to call in and share your experience with bad fuel if you've had one. The number to call will be 08056998678. Remember, you're still listening to Auto Clinic with the Mechanic on Splash 105.5 FM. Don't go away. I'll be right back.
Sir, your bill is 6,500 naira. How would you like to pay?
Goodness me, I think I forgot my wallet.
Not to worry. You can pay sharp by simply scanning our NQR code here with any of your banking mobile apps.
Are you serious?
Here, sir. Scan here.
I've been debited sharp. Mado!
NQR offers you simple, easy, and contactless payment options. It's instant, reliable, and secure. For more information, please contact your bank. Powered by NIPS.
For and on behalf of all financial service providers.
My name na Patito, I be first class truck driver.
Yes, it's Panadol Extra Caplets. Panadol Extra is now also available in a smaller pack of 4 caplets at only 50 naira. Same Panadol Extra Caplets that relieves headache, backache, muscle ache, menstrual pain, and toothache. If it's not Panadol, it's not the same thing as Panadol. If symptoms persist after 2 days, consult a doctor. Panadol Extra contains paracetamol and caffeine, not recommended in pregnancy and children under 12.
Oh my gonna for you. Hello?
Casey, baby, how far now? Sure you go free this Sunday. I won't spoil person pikin.
Hey, which Sunday?
This one now.
I know day.
The Sunday after I'm come.
Every Sunday, I no go free.
Wetin happen?
You mean say you no know? New season of Nigerian Idol don land.
Yes, sir. Nigerian Idol don land. Better singing competition with talent wey sabi and plenty drama from the judges. Una go fit watch weekly shows from March 28th and every Sunday for Africa Magic Channel 2 by 7 7 p.m. sharp. So run, recharge your GoTV subscription on top my GoTV app or USSD star 288 hash to enjoy yourself. Now Techno Mobile and Biggie Drinks bring on this season of Nigerian Idol. GoTV, love it.
The BBC News World Service app makes listening to your favorite programs on your phone even easier. And for times when you can't use Wi-Fi or data to listen, just hit the Call to Listen button in the middle of the screen.
This is the BBC World Service.
Call to Listen is only available in selected territories. For dial-up news services, standard geographic mobile charges will apply. Please check with your provider for exact cost before calling. Download the BBC News World Service app from your usual store.
Welcome to the new world of cool side.
Ojú inú wò pé nǹkan yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọ. Báradì lọ́wọ́ láti tú kẹ̀kẹ́ orin kalẹ̀ níbi ìdíje. Ìdíwọ́ ìbá dé láìrò tẹ́lẹ̀. Máa ṣọ́jọ́jọ́. Fakọyọ pẹ̀lú súwìtì Mentos Fresh Action tó ti ní àfikún vitamin C. Amẹ́nu tutù. Ó ní èròjà atunilára olómi alára àgbàyídá nínú rẹ̀ tí máa mú kọ́nà fún dá kóhùn rẹ̀ lè já geere.
Fresh Action Mentos candy.
Súwìtì Mentos Fresh Action. Fakọyọ lára ọ̀tọ̀.
A fully furnished, nice and comfortable hostel accommodation in University of Ibadan, or a place for seminars and executive trainings at the same venue? You do not have to worry. Adebayo Akonde Hall suits your lodging needs and provides you a home away from home. Adebayo Akonde Hall is a 4-star hostel built in a serene environment with constant supply of electricity. It has fully furnished rooms that gives you great comfort at an affordable price. Adebayo Akonde Hall is located at Ajibode Extension, University of Ibadan. To make reservations, visit www.adebayohall.com or call the numbers 0805 699 8718, 0805 699 8719, 0805 699 8720. Adebayo Akonde Hall. Built for comfort. Built for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's rev up in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. The program is still Auto Clinic with the Mechanic on Splash 105.5 FM, the most listened to radio station in Southwest Nigeria. You can call now and share your experience with bad fuel. If you have any question on your vehicle, issues you have with your vehicle, now it's time to call in 08056998678. 08056998678. You can call in and let's have a conversation about it. Reality is, I tell you, as a mechanic, from my experience in the field, let's say some 60-70% of engine problems we deal with in Nigeria are related to the quality of fuel we use. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Daddy Tunde. Your number is Tunde.
I'm afraid you're calling the wrong place. Oh no, Aditu. That's a wrong program. Sorry, it's not now. The Aditu is not on. Auto Clinic is what is on right now. So if you have issues with your car or you want to share your experience, fuel-related problem on your car, let's have it now. And we can talk about it. About 60 to 70% of issues people are dealing with performance-wise on their vehicle is related to the quality of fuel. The quality of fuel that comes into Nigeria, we don't even know for sure. Sometimes fuel is good, sometimes it's just terrible. People are replacing fuel pumps out there. Fuel filters are getting clogged. Engines are getting damaged. Spark plugs are getting fouled. Ignition coils are going bad. Catalytic converters are being destroyed. Oxygen sensors are being... Most of the maintenance item on your vehicle is still being properly done. But you see, when that repair begins to happen is when you begin to suspect what the issue is. And oftentimes, the issue is quality of petrol. The quality of petrol we use in Nigeria... according to the report I just went through now, which was in the Guardian UK, It tells us that the fuel is so bad that cannot be exported anywhere else in the world. So they started calling it Nigerian specification of fuel, because only Nigeria has the lax laws that would allow those particular ones to come into it. Also, according to that report, it says that Nigeria, alongside with Togo, Ghana, Ivory Coast, and Benin, promised in 2017 to stop the import of Africa quality oil products as part of a UN Environment Program initiative. But Ghana has acted, reducing the sulfur content from 3,000 per million to 50. Nigeria has continuously argued that it needs more time to adapt to it. Now, we are not spending more time to adapt to the vehicles that come in. So, usually you go to a country where there's regulation for fuel. You go to the gas station, you decide you want to pump super unleaded, you want to pump 85 plus, you want to pump whatever quality you want. You'll find 3 grades averagely. You have the premium, you have the super unleaded, and you have, I can't remember the third one now. All those ratings are there, and you will pick the one that is best for your vehicle. Unfortunately, in Nigeria, we buy supercars a lot, we buy luxury cars a lot, but if all of us still go into the same gas station, then we are all going to get our engine messed up. And most of the engine damages we're dealing with today are related directly to the quality of fuel that comes into Nigeria. Program is still Auto Clinic with the mechanic on Splash 105.5 FM, and we have been focusing today on the quality of fuel that is in circulation in Nigeria and what the Department of Petroleum Resources, the Standard Organization of Nigeria, the National Automotive Design and Development Council, and every other relevant agency in Nigeria should be doing about it is ensuring that for what we pay, we get the best quality of fuel available. In fact, give us options. Let people pay for the quality they actually want in terms of the octane rating of that fuel. But if we are not doing that, it means that we are sinking our economy further downwards by putting people in position where they will spend a whole lot on spare parts that are not manufactured in Nigeria, on consumables that are not manufactured in Nigeria, and we'll be losing scarce foreign exchange to this. Number to call remains 080-5699-8678. If you have any issues with your car, you can call in now. And if you want to share your experience with bad fuel, I think you're welcome to do that. But there are some effects of having bad fuel in your car. One of it is reduced engine power. Is it bad or fouled or contaminated fuel, whichever word you want to use to describe it, will not burn and combust as high quality will. So as a result, it will reduce the performance of the engine as well as the power the engine will push out. Healthy fuel is needed for proper combustion because anything less will mask normal engine performance and will reduce engine power. So you're wondering why sometimes your car will just start jerking out of the blues, or sometimes you're driving, the car just will start dragging when you're going uphill, you won't be able to deliver enough power. It's the fuel quality. Oftentimes, you go to your mechanic, well, maybe he will tell you to clean out the nozzle, do this, do that. At the end of the day, you still just feel a slight difference. If you have ever bought fuel into your car outside Nigeria, and you drive that same car you drive in Nigeria, quality fuel, you will notice the significant difference from what you have. Another issue you will have with contaminated fuel in your car is hard starting or difficulty in starting up. You see, hard start is another symptom of bad fuel in the tank. The ignition depends on steady flow of clean, high-quality fuel in the cylinders. Bad fuel with low octane rating or high in water content can prevent a car from starting properly. So you want to start the car in the morning, you just keep cranking and cranking and cranking before you eventually start. It might actually be bad fuel that is messing things up on your car. Another one, which is what happens a lot, customers will come in, and so oftentimes I just tell them, if you can get an octane booster, buy. If you can get fuel treatment, buy. But be also sure that you are buying high quality fuel treatment so you don't compound your problem. A lot of fuel treatment that is sold out there, a whole lot of them are bad for your car. They will cause deposits, or they will go into your engine and begin to wear out valve stems, rings, and all the other components in the combustion chamber. So if you're able to get good quality one, well, if you get it, you notice you put it in your car and performance increases or improves immediately. Now, The engine tends to hesitate, especially when you want to accelerate. If you notice that, the car will not respond because something is wrong somewhere. Fuel with insufficient octane will reduce combustibility and hence will cause the engine to hesitate. So if you're having these symptoms, sometimes it's just the fuel. So the amount of money you are spending for a mechanic because your car is jerking, not moving well, and the rest could have been easily avoided if you have a high quality fuel that you can put in your car. Now, another one is the engine will begin to ping. Now, it's a major symptom of bad fuel in a car when you begin to hear knocking sound or pinging sound. This occurs as a result of incomplete combustion. Because there is no sufficient burning of fuel and air mixture inside the engine cylinders, it will result to pinging, especially when you are accelerating, especially when you are going uphill. That's when you will have these issues. Somebody is asking a question here on Instagram. Said, what do you say about fuel additives that these fuel attendants market to buyers? That's the thing. They're just marketing. They don't even know most of the products. Somebody that gives them to sell. Well, the thing is, if you know your additives well, you will know what to buy and what not to buy. Unfortunately, that much information is not out there about additives. Some of them, they will tell you it will increase your fuel, it will reduce your fuel consumption and all of that. Some of them is just fake. Some of them will just even put petrol in that thing and cock it up, and that's what you pour in there. They are not getting much. But if you get reputable ones, most of them are imported or manufactured by the local, some of our local gas stations, maybe the popular marketers out there, the ones that are manufactured by them, they might be able to do the job for you, but most of them is just substandard, is just fake. So getting that quality also is an issue, and that's why I brought in the Standard Organization of Nigeria into this mix. It's not just something that DPR alone can do, because even if you want to add fuel additives now, what quality are you buying? Now, you can also have illumination of check engine light. Check engine lights will come on your car because there's bad fuel. Because one of the numerous causes of check engine light on your dashboard is when you begin to have poor fuel that is damaging your oxygen sensors, damaging your catalytic converter, affecting negatively your combustion chamber, and that's where everything just goes haywire. Of course, you can also have reduced fuel economy, higher emission. You begin to smell, the exhaust begins to smell like rotten egg. At that point, the fuel has damaged the catalytic converter, fuel consumption will increase, emission will increase, and everything just goes south from there. So the quality of fuel that we require to run our vehicles properly, especially modern vehicles, anything post-1996 is high quality fuel. You don't get that, then your car will never run properly. Let's take that call quickly. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Can you do your name, where you're calling from? The network isn't so great. Hello, can you hear me? Network isn't so great this morning. I've seen that the calls just keep bouncing back and forth. So my submission at the end of the day will be this. We need to do better. And doing better is not just us looking at how we are going to tax our people and make life, as it were, difficult for people with regulations. If we are regulating people internally, we need to start regulating what comes into the country as well. So you tell us that you don't want tinted vehicles around in Nigeria, but you allow importation of tinted cars. You tell us, oh, we don't want pollution. I've seen some states run things like emission test all over the place. You don't give us good quality fuel. How do you do emission test? Well, that's about as much as I'll be able to take today because I've totally run out of time. I have worked with Aziz and Elizabeth as my studio manager and research assistant, respectively. Special gratitude to you for joining us today. But till I come your way again next week with another exciting episode of the program, I remain the mechanic, Tunde Onakoya, encouraging you to always use the correct fuel for your car. If you can find and buy fuel from reputable and good gas station, at least to reduce the menace of the effect of bad fuel on your car. Thank you very much for listening.
Spread your wings on Splash 105.5 FM.